Hey everyone, it's John here. Today we're going to go over 3 Gregorian Chant tips. These tips will help you understand and learn Gregorian Chant. These tips are a step-by-step process of what I do when I am reading chant. First, why Gregorian Chant? Well, Gregorian Chant is prayer, and prayer is one of the best things that we can do. My goal is, if you watch this video to the very end, that you can pick up any Gregorian chant and understand how to sing it much better than if you never watched this video. Now, there are different interpretations of Gregorian chant that people have come up with, which gives notes different durations and such. I'm not going to get into that in this video. I'm going to go over the basics, keeping this as simple as possible. Now, the first tip. Let's start with the clef. In modern music, the first thing you would normally do is look at what key is the song in, what's the time signature, all that stuff. Well, in Gregorian chant, there are do clefs and fa clefs. What does that mean? Well, if you are familiar with solfege, the line with the do clef is where do would be, and that would tell us where the half steps lie. The thing it doesn't tell us exactly is an absolute pitch. It's relative to what's comfortable to all the singers. So it's transposable, if you will. The clef tells us where the half steps are, so if we agree that do is C, that means it's in C major, or C Ionian mode. The half steps are E to F and B to C, or in solfege, Mi to Fa and Ti to Do. If you use the number system, it's 3 to 4 and 7 to 8. With any of these tips, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I will answer. I'm leaving some things out to make this as simple as possible. So, that's the clefs. You see where the do is, and then you understand where the half steps are. The second tip I have for Gregorian chant is understanding neumes and their durations. Neumes are basically what we would call notes. Now, in modern notation, notes are divisible. 4 quarter notes equal 2 half notes, which equals a whole note, which equals 8 eighth notes. But in chant, none of that is true. The punctum, this neume, is just a neume. It's just there. If it makes it easier, you could think of it as an eighth note or something like that. But since there is no time signature in chant, a neume can only be lengthened. We can lengthen by a dot or a retardando, which slows the tempo, therefore the duration. The tricky part about neumes is learning the order of which one you sing first. So let's go through examples. The punctum is just the basic neume. You sing that as is. The poratus, you sing this one from bottom to top. And then the clevis, you read from left to right. The scandicus is from bottom to top and left to right. So let's see all the other fancy names. The parectus, you would sing it la, fa, sol. I think those are all the basic examples. I went over the examples rather quickly. Perhaps after watching this video, I post Gregorian chant videos with the notation on my channel. Feel free to watch a couple, looking at the notation so you could see the examples in context. Continuing on neumes, the last thing I want to touch on is the quilisma. Now, I actually have a whole separate video on just the quilisma because it's actually the most controversial. When I said there are multiple interpretations of Gregorian chant, this is what I'm talking about. Some scholars think it's a trill, some think it's a passing note, some think it's a slide. I think there are 7 different interpretations in total, but the most popular interpretation, the one that you need to remember, is that the note before the quilisma, the note before the squiggly note, is lengthened. So those are neumes, their durations, and the order you sing them. The final tip is understanding that Gregorian chant neumes are grouped together for a reason. I'd say if you are learning a chant, these tips are kind of steps 1, 2, and 3. So let's take Salve Regina as an example. Find out what key you want to sing it in, C major or maybe D major. Okay, so you got that, check. You look at the do clef, that's going to be C. Now, you look at the different types of neumes, you understand what order you sing them in, you understand their durations. You got that, check. Now that you're good on the first 2 tips, now we could think about, why are these neumes grouped this way? If they are attached in pairs or the quilisma, the point is that chant is grouped for a reason. So you don't want to treat every note with equal importance. I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Let me know if you found this video helpful or if you have any questions down in the comment section below. Check out my Gregorian Chant playlist to find a chant with the notation to practice, or check out my other Gregorian Chant lesson videos if you want to learn more. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.